and gentlemen, this issue about illegal immigrants, we have been grappling with this issue for the last 4 decades or so. What has been essentially a refugee problem in the 1970s, which caused a lot of migration of refugees from the Philippines, especially from the Mindanao region, due to the suppression of the rebellion by President Marcos during that time. A rebellion that was led by Nur Mustiari, which caused civil strife and unfortunately has led to the migration of refugees into Sabah. We must understand why we accepted so many refugees in the 1970s. This was because of the political convenience also by Tun Mustafa. You well remember that at one time there was this fierce competition, political competition between Tun Fuad and then Tun Mustafa in the 60s, 70s, which led to the domination of Tun Fuad of the political powers that be. So the war in southern Mindanao, has led Mustafa to believe that he could increase the demography of the population of Muslims in Sabah for political assets. That's why we had nearly 100,000 of refugees coming to shore in Sabah for the last during the 1970s. But what has been essentially a refugee problem has morphed into an illegal problem, illegal immigration problem, which has caused a lot of problems to the state of Sabah, not only in terms of our social economic well-being, but also on our security as a sovereign nation. The population of the illegal immigrants, including stateless children, is about 30%. It has reached to a dangerous level of 30%, translated into 1.1 million out of the 3.9 million Sabah population. And that's very worrying. Our very existence will be compromised because of depression. And can you imagine in the next 10 years with the multiplier effect, this 1.9, 1.1 will probably come into over 3 million. And we talk about illegal immigrants, we always think about Filipinos, illegal immigrants. No, these include Indonesians, these include Pakistanis, who are everywhere in the state. Retail shops, they are controlling. The Pakistanis are essentially controlling or monopolizing the retail business in Sabah, displacing the local entrepreneurs. The Indians, Muslim Indians, are controlling the food business. Sini sana, mama punya kedai. And we patronizing the Indonesians, the Bugis. Kalau bilang taksi, semua dia orang sapu. Semua driver dia orang Bugis. They will not allow any Sabahan to be a taxi driver because they gang together. You'll be out of place. The Filipinos, they are in the construction industries, plantations. They are very cheap source of cheap labor. But one time as a laborer, these people have ascended to the ladder. Economically, they have acquired skills. They have become supervisors. Dia orang pandai draw plan rumah sendiri sudah. Boleh buat rumah kau. Honestly, kalau ada pipe bocor, siapa panggil? Oh, orang asing, PTI. And the locals are left. Jaga kebun. Mau buat pipe pun tidak pandai. And this is a serious socio-economic problem. The threat of the illegal immigrants is very, very serious, especially on the social economic well-being of the people of Sabah. And this must be addressed urgently. We must also understand why there is a proliferation or profusion of illegal immigrants in Sabah. This is because of the political underpinnings from the federal government acquiescing previously with leaders in Sabah to have political domination. So, ini KEDF dulu, what used to be a majority in Sabah has become a minority in Sabah. That's the reality. That's the fact that is on the wall for us. And we must, whether you like it or not, adjust ourselves to these new realities. Or the local atau orang asal will be displaced in the country that they own. So we hope that this forum today will address seriously how we manage these issues, perhaps in a holistic manner, so that we can come into a position paper that could be addressed to the government to resolve this problem. But on a personal view, as I've espoused in many occasions, both in the social media and in newspaper, that one important factor, element that you can start to resolve this problem is the implementation of the Malaysian immigration laws. Semua undang-undang untuk mengusir ini pendatang haram ada di immigration laws. Why is the federal government only implementing to the full extent of the immigration laws in Peninsular Malaysia but not in Sabah? Last year, the Home Ministry has implemented the Be for Good program to allow illegal immigrants to return to their country of origin, and with the assistance of the federal government, so that this year and years ahead, the federal government will have zero tolerance on illegal immigrants in Semenanjung. Tapi di Sabah, no tolerance. Why is there a double standard in implementing the laws which we created together? Undang-undang yang kita gubal itu, antara yang menyokong itu dari ahli parlimen dari Sabah dan Sarawak, macam Datuk Mahos dulu. It could never have been approved without the concurrence of the parliamentarians. But why are the laws not implemented in Sabah? That's a big question mark. If the immigration laws of this country is implemented seriously and sincerely, saudara-saudara sekalian, the illegal immigrant problems will be resolved. Dia ada gunanya PSS, it doesn't work. PSS ini, PSS itu. The PSS was actually to recognize the illegal immigrants and eventually to become Malaysian citizens. That's the objective of PSS. Di mana negara yang cuma ada itu sensus punya kertas burung-burung boleh jadi permanent resident? Nowhere in the world you are given such privilege. Kau pilihlah Australia, atau salah pilih Australia, pilih Brunei saja. Ya, saya bilang Indonesia sensus, besok hari dia tenang kau keluar dari Brunei. Don't mention about Australia, they're most. But di Sabah, kalau kau pendatang tanpa izin, it seems to be accorded a red carpet, and this is the sad state that we are facing. I hope kita semua akan gandingkan minda kita untuk mencari jalan menyelesaikan masalah kita bersama. I have another 5 minutes, is okay. So, itulah, we have to work together. It can be solved with the immigration laws, with the military, yang undang-undang ini military will guard our coast, kita punya borders. Banyak masalah in the border, there are a lot of problems. There are trans-border smuggling ada. Kalau kau pergi tawi-tawi, you can find everything dari gas, from gas to cooking oil, mungkin tuhau pun ada. Whatever we produce, you can available because of smuggling activity. Bukan saja between Malaysia and Philippines, juga from Malaysia and Indonesia. There are a lot of smuggling activities. Itulah kita dapat era di sini. Kadang-kadang tiada karena rampas custom. There's also not only that, piracy. Kalau tiada informant dia orang dari Sabah, it's not easy to conduct, identify, oh itu Mahus. Because of the existence of illegal immigrants here, they can do piracy, easy, hold you on ransom, nyawa tergadai, hilang. It's a big security threat. Okay. Lain daripada itu, those people here, di dalam sini bukan saja itu pirate, bukan saja itu tanduo, to remind us how serious is this security. Dia bunuh orang kita, grab driver di mana itu? Di Spanggar tu. Mana bujak the Noriko case di Kuda. Robberies, rapes and murders of the precious lives of Sabah people are taken away by this illegal immigrant. Di Kiningau, dia macam memerintah sudah. Lama-lama di Penampang ni pun macam Zamboang lah sudah. Saudara-saudara sekalian, this is a common concern. That's why kalau kau nampak ada pendatang kau apa, lapor kepada berkuasa. We have to work together to address this menace. Or else kita yang menghadapi risiko kehadiran mereka. Ada, boleh kasih siwa ini, kasih uang, berdiri dia punya rumah di belakang, kasih sewa sama PTI without any concern of the security threat of the kampung. So ini masalah. The problem is with us also. It's not only that. Kalau kita akan jaga-jaga, we have to build our what I call a spirit of cohesiveness to defend our state. So it all depends, in the end, it all depends. So I hope today you have a very fruitful discourse on how to address this problem, and I look forward to reading the resolutions today. With that, thank you very much.